Right, here's where we left it from part 1. Now we're just going to add the mirror image of this door set. I don't know if you want to watch this part or skip forward to where I lay out the switching circuit. Do make a couple of little mistakes along the way, so just watch one bit, pause it. If you flick through, make sure I haven't changed anything. The main mistakes I make are the placing the pistons here. It should be on that square, the blue one, but I don't know why I missed that completely. You realise that I put the pistons too low down. There we go, that's better. So that's the bottom part of the door, and again, wrong place for the piston. Pull. Come on. Well, there we go, that's one side done. Do the same the other side. So now we've got the side parts of the door in there as well. Knock out all the blue stuff because we don't need that. That's just hooking up the pistons in the same manner as the first side that we did. Right, now this is the door that is going to be either normally open or normally closed, the opposite to the other door. Let's just lace all that up with redstone now. Right, so just one piston works on that block with a button. Put the button on the block opposite, and all the pistons work together. Right, now this is the normally open section, so where the redstone torches are. It needs to come away from the redstone torches and join the main crossbar of the other door. So now that's all the doors linked up. All the door pistons anyway. Next, just fill in this aperture bit. We still need to put some buttons on this side. that's the last of the buttons in place. Now it's time to start joining up all the button circuitry. Pop some redstone onto that there. And bring all this down. And eventually we want to tie the two sides for the buttons all in together. So then it doesn't matter which button you press, the signal will end up in the same place. I'm just going to have a quick kip so you guys can still see me building when it's light. Now where I'm making these side unequal, that's another little mistake. Both sides should come into it. There's 3 blocks rather than a 4 and a 2. But we'll get back to that later when I've fixed it. Right, from here, this is going to be the main switching, or the latching switch. So this is where the signal will go out to the pistons. And this piston's in totally the wrong place. Don't know what I was thinking. We don't need pistons yet. Right, so now we can connect up the piston circuit. Again, another mistake, I've done this in the wrong place. Come off the other side. So now when we you hook this up now, It will switch the state of the circuit, and what's open will shut, and what's shut will open. So now we can carry on building the rest of the switch, and for that you need glass and a couple of yellow blocks of wool, red wool, and quite a few repeaters, just 2 ordinary pistons. So this is the main latching circuit. So what we have here is just ordinary pistons, and in between you've got a space, a yellow block, green block, glass block, yellow block. And this is where the push button circuit from the doors is going to come in and activate the switch. Right, so that's all of the actual input side of the circuit done for these pistons. Now with these repeaters, I found that because of the way that the signal carries, there's a delay between when the signal starts and it finishes. So what these repeaters do is they counteract that delay, so the piston will only work once. Without the delay, the piston can stay on, and then, or if it operates the other piston before the signal's finished, the other piston will operate. So it's no different to just having a push button next to a piston. But what we wanted to do is latch open, so the delay on the redstone creates the latch. And the last thing to do is string up all of the input circuit. And this is where you can see where I've gone a little bit wrong, because I need to put repeaters on there somewhere. Let's just connect everything up, rectify any little mistakes along the way. And repeater, there's several ways of doing it, as long as the signal gets down to the red circuit that goes to the piston latching circuit. Doesn't matter where you put the repeaters, as long as all the buttons work. Right, we're nearly there with the redstone. Last thing to do, apart from tidy up, is just to link up these two. So the input circuit goes to the latching circuit, In a sec, we've got the input circuit onto there. Up to the top. Now it's time for testing. So press the button and you can see the latching circuit operate and the doors change states. Just test out a few buttons, make sure it all works. It's ideal would be to go around and test every button. Anyhow, if you've enjoyed this tutorial on how to build a latch set of double doors, please give me a thumbs up, and if there's anything else you'd like to see with redstone circuits, I'll gladly have a go at something. One of the things I want to try is a lift. Oh, here you can see I'm just adding in a new feature that I thought of along the way. It just means that there'll be light when the doors open, and no light when the doors shut. So yeah, thank you for watching the video, and the last thing to do for this build would be just to fill in the central way. So I'll leave you to do that for yourself. I'll catch you next time round. Thanks for watching.